The new math teacher. When I was in middle school, a new math teacher started. His name was Mr. Davis. He was pretty young and really kind. Mr. Davis had light hair and big blue eyes. He was just 25 years old. All the students in our class thought he was cool. During lunch, they often walked by his room just to say hi. Mr. Davis was very chill and always had a smile. The other teachers liked him a lot too. Some of them would often chat with him, but he always made sure to get back to teaching. I really liked Mr. Davis. I thought he was the smartest teacher ever. I never skipped his math class and always did my homework right away. But I was a quiet kid. My friends would often joke around with him and ask silly questions, but I couldn't do that. I just worked hard in his class and listened carefully to everything he said. Sometimes I wore my favorite pink blouse to his lessons, hoping he might notice. When he called on me in class, I felt super nervous. My heart would thump fast and my hands would shake a little, but I always answered his questions because I really wanted to show him I was good at math. Still thinking about him, Mr. Davis always gave me great grades. He often smiled and said, "Good job, Jenny." Hearing this made me so happy. The whole year I couldn't stop thinking about him. I even dreamed about him at night. One day, I found out where he lived. His house was close to my street. Sometimes I walked past his house, hoping to see him. If I did, he would smile and say hello. If he was with his friends, I felt a little jealous. When I moved to grade 11, something sad happened. Mr. Davis left the school. He got a new job in another city. I was super sad. I missed him so much. I even walked past his old house, but he wasn't there anymore. After some time, I started getting ready for my university exams. I joined extra math classes. On my first day, I couldn't believe it. Mr. Davis was the teacher. I felt so happy to see him again. He smiled and said, "Welcome back, Jenny." For 6 months, I worked really hard in his class. I became one of his best students. Sometimes we stayed after class to talk. He asked me about my plans for the future. I asked him about his new job. Our special time. One day, he offered to walk me home. I was so surprised, but also super happy. After that, he often walked me home. I felt like the luckiest person ever. Soon, we started spending more time together. We went to the park, watched movies, and talked for hours. I still remember our first kiss. It felt like a dream. I thought Mr. Davis was the perfect guy. But one day, he told me he had a new job offer in another country. He had to move to the USA. I felt heartbroken. We promised to write letters to each other. For a while, we stayed in touch. Life was busy. For the first few months, we wrote letters to each other. I waited for his letters every week. But over time, the letters became fewer. I started college and we lost touch. 8 years passed. One day, I found Mr. Davis on a social media site. I sent him a message and he replied. We decided to meet. I was very excited to see him. I dressed nicely and went to the cafe where we planned to meet. When I saw him, I was surprised. He looked different. He was older now and had gained some weight. His hair wasn't as light and his blue eyes weren't as bright. We talked for hours, but I felt something was missing. He wasn't the same person I'd loved as a teenager. After the meeting, I thought about him. I remembered the young, kind teacher who made me happy in school, but I realized that my feelings had changed. We grow up, we change. What was important to us before isn't always important now. But I'll always smile when I think about my first love, my teacher, Mr. Davis. After meeting Mr. Davis again, I felt both happy and sad. I was happy to see him and talk to him, but I was also sad because I knew my feelings for him were gone. The next day, I looked at old photos from school. I saw pictures of my friends, my teachers, and even Mr. Davis. I smiled when I saw them. I thought those were beautiful days. But now my life was different. I was a grown woman. I had a job, new friends, and new dreams. 1 week later, I got a message from Mr. Davis. He said it was nice meeting you. I hope we can stay friends. I replied, Thank you, Mr. Davis. It was nice seeing you too. I wish you all the best. We talked a little more, but I knew it was time to move on. One evening, I walked in the park near my house. It started to rain, and I remembered the time Mr. Davis walked me home in the rain. I smiled. I thought, life is like rain. Sometimes it feels cold and sad, but it also helps new flowers grow. I still remember Mr. Davis sometimes, but now I feel happy when I think about him. He was a part of my story, but he was not the end of it. Life is full of surprises. It brings new people and new dreams into our lives. And sometimes the best moments come when we least expect them.